It's very hard to drive across Iceland at the best of times. But luckily, I had just the vehicle for the job.
This looks exactly like the Toyota that Jeremy and I drove to the North Pole. More to the point, this has been to the North Pole with us, but you never saw it and it never got any of the glory because it was the one driven by the camera crew.
After we got back from the pole, our car went off to a museum, whereas this one was just left to rot. Today, though, I'm going to bring it back to life and give it one more mission.
Wow, I never actually thought I'd be so pleased to see one of these again. This really brings it all back. The ice going on forever. The boulder field going on and on forever. I can hear Jeremy going on and on forever. Oh, God.
No matter, my job is to turn this into the world's first volcano-proof car, which means a visit to Emil, the 4x4 genius who built it in the first place.
I mean, what are the unique risks to volcano driving, apart from obviously being consumed by molten lava and burnt to a crisp?
It depends on how close you want to get.
Very close. As far as I can work out, no one's ever actually driven right up to the mouth of an active volcano in a car, so it's another Top Gear first if we can do it.
Yeah.
Some people claim you can walk on hot coals if you wet the bottom of your feet.
Mm-hmm.
I was just wondering, if there was some system of continuously wetting the tyres, would it be possible to drive across the hot lava?
If you don't fall through, possibly, yeah. If you drive fast.
Emil didn't look very confident, but we set to work anyway. And by the next morning, the Volcano Buster was ready.
I know I look a bit like a petty thief on my way home from some corrugated roof robbery at the allotments, but there's a very good reason for all this. The lava occasionally goes over an area of water, and that causes an explosion, throwing bits of lava and rock up into the air. So that's there to stop those lumps coming down and breaking the windscreen, or my head. We have also fitted our new and pioneering tyre cooling system. There's an oil drum on the back full of water, and pipes feed the water to the tyres. Now obviously there's a risk of it freezing, and we can't put antifreeze in the water because that pollutes the glacier, so we've added a dash of vodka.
As I drove onto the glacier, I stopped to hook up with a volcanologist who couldn't get to the volcano because of the weather.
And it is fantastically windy. I've never seen or felt a wind like it.
Because of this storm that has been raging for the last few days, we haven't really been able to visit the area to see what's going on there.
So at the moment, with this weather and this whiteout, really nobody knows what's happening up there.
Exactly.
We'll be the first to find out.
Nobody can see it.
As night fell, the storm became worse. It was so bad that by morning it had taken the lives of 2 locals.
This is what we're seeing, or what we're not seeing, I should say.
Visibility is probably less than 10 meters.
We reckoned that as long as we could follow the car carrying Emil and the camera crew, we'd be okay.
There he is. Yeah, there he is.
But we weren't.
Oh, I've lost the tail lights.
Wow, that is dark.
Soon we were completely lost.
Can you see any red lights?
I don't see anything.
Right. We are now effectively driving on instruments. Outside the window is it is a complete sheet of white. There's a blizzard going. The windscreen itself is freezing up. The windscreen wipers have frozen up. It's quite unnerving.
Eventually, I had to get out to unjam the wipers.
Hang on to it. Oh, yeah. It's blinding. Look at that. Good job.
God, I've never known anything like that. I hadn't realised how strong that was being in here. I could hardly stand up.
We ploughed onwards until, at last, salvation.
Lights! Look, lights! There they are!
Thank God.
Eventually, the storm cleared and we arrived at our overnight stop, where we were greeted by a spectacular sight.
Wow, look at that!
Beautiful.
How far away is that?
About 1.5 kilometers.
I can hear it as well.
It's like cannon fire.
That's fantastic.
Whoa! The next morning, still with no idea how big this eruption would become, I dropped off the professor
Thanks for a ride.
and headed on alone until at last I got my first close-up look at the volcano. God in heaven, look at that. Lava was spewing out at a temperature of 1200 degrees centigrade, and right in front of my eyes, a brand new part of the world was being created. It was now my job to test our volcano car by driving up to the crater and scooping up a fresh piece of landscape as a souvenir.
And to help me with that, they've given me a garden trowel on an extending pole held on with sticky tape and a bucket. And of course I have my corrugated roof, and I am in the best off-road vehicle I've ever driven. So, piece of cake really, here we go. Does look quite angry. Oh God, look at that.
Even though I was driving on lava that had fallen days ago, it was still red hot, and the Top Gear vodka tyre cooling system was working overtime.
Right, what I need is for a piece to land quite near me, and then I can reach out of the window and grab it.
Bravely, I decided that was far enough.
Oh my word. I don't know if you can see this as well as I can, but it's raining red hot lumps. It's quite... God, that's hot.
It was time to break out the lava scoop. Whoa, bloody hell. Look at the size of that. A piece of that would do nicely.
Woo! Yes, yes. Still glowing slightly. Yay! God, that's hot. Whoa! Oh, that's getting a bit frisky.
In the excitement of bagging a souvenir, I'd stayed still for too long.
They're on fire. Right, I'm off.
With the tyres steaming, I beat a retreat from the volcano, clutching my brand new piece of planet Earth.
I claim you for Queen Elizabeth and Top Gear.
And best of all, the unsung hero finally got the recognition it deserves.